Cutler.
Hi, I'm Prasad, and for our experiment, we chose to condition Kevin Miller.
The goal for our experiment was to get Kevin to flinch every time we said the word Taylor Swift in a fake interview that we gave him about band. To carry out this experiment, we planned to give him an interview, and then every time Maya said Taylor Swift, I would throw a goldfish at him, and at the end, we hoped that he would flinch every time we said the word Taylor Swift.
What's your favorite type of music to play? Do you like pop, like Taylor Swift type music?
No, well, to play, I like classical.
So in band, do you guys do anything like modern music? Do you play like any Taylor Swift songs, or do you play any like songs or anything?
No, well, we kind of play some movie type.
Movie songs? Like what movie?
Or,
Like La La Land with Taylor Swift songs, or?
No Taylor Swift songs. No.
Really? Are you sure you don't play any Taylor Swift? Are
Yeah,
you
we
positive?
don't play any Taylor Swift.
Are you positive?
Yes, we play Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Do you guys, I know you guys just had a concert. How did that go?
I think it went very well.
Oh, no Taylor Swift at that concert?
No Taylor Swift. I think it had a very good effect on the audience.
So the unconditioned stimulus that we used in this experiment were the goldfish that were thrown. The unconditioned response to this stimulus was flinching. The neutral stimulus that was introduced was the name Taylor Swift. When it was paired with the unconditioned stimulus, the name Taylor Swift would have become the conditioned stimulus. When Taylor Swift was mentioned, the conditioned response would have been flinching.
In the end, our experiment was not very effective in conditioning Kevin because it did not reach the goal that we had set earlier that Kevin would flinch every time we said Taylor Swift.
Kevin became more confused than conditioned. However, instead of him flinching, he began turning every time we said Taylor Swift to Lily, who was throwing the goldfish, in anticipation of the goldfish being thrown. Meaning that we did classically condition him in some way, however, it wasn't the result that we expected.
So some restrictions that may have gotten in the way of our experiment going the way we wanted to was the loudness of the lunchroom, because we did film it during lunch and we tried to film it in the writing center hoping that would be kind of quieter, but as you can see from the video there was quite a bit of background noise, so that probably could have gotten in the way of Kevin's concentration and the way that our experiment was going to be carried out.
Another restriction that we had was when we were presenting the word Taylor Swift, we presented it in question format. Kevin probably assumed that we wanted him to answer yes to the question rather than simply giving a reaction to Taylor